Day 5 and we're in the middle of Spain, but my goodness, is it cold. A lot of people, when they think of Spain, think of winter sun, hot sunny beaches and things like that, and yeah, it is like that down on the coast of Spain. But as you go up into Spain and into the middle and up into northern Spain, oh my goodness, it's nothing like that. It's cold. It's sunny. It's very sunny. It's and during the day it can be, if it's very sunny, it can be quite warm. But the nights become very cold, and the further north you go, the colder they get. We have now moved from another 2.5 hours. Yeah, 2.5 hours north to Salamanca and up even higher. I did check the temperatures for Salamanca yesterday, and whilst it was -1 where we were, it was -4 in Salamanca. So we're here for the night, so tomorrow I'll let you know how cold it really is first thing in the morning. Ooh, dreaded it. Now, the air we're on in Salamanca, there's a few dotted around Salamanca, but the one that we have stopped in is, well, it's nowhere. It's in the middle of an industrial state, so there's nothing close by. There's nothing of interest. The only thing that's really handy about this particular air is it's on the forecourt. Well, it's next to the forecourt of a Repsol garage that does LPG, so I can fill up with LPG before we leave in the morning. Really convenient, and it's pretty close to the motorway. It's only, I think it was 4 kilometers from pulling off the motorway, so it's, I think it's the closest one to the motorway, but I might be wrong. If someone knows different, that there's a better one. I know there's one close to Lidl's, but how much further off the motorway that is, I don't know. If somebody does know, please stick it in the comments below. Let us all know. The drive here was nice. It was a lovely drive. We passed a lot of mountains with a lot of snow on, although we didn't touch any snow ourselves, so kind of grateful for that. Although I suspect the further north we go, yeah, we're going to find snow, aren't we? I'm sure we are. We'll see. I'll let you know. They have emptying and filling, water filling facilities here on this air. I'll stick the GPS coordinates down below for you. A lot of people are, well, a few people are asking me, why is this a Brexit journey? Now let me try and explain. I take no notice of what the media has got to say, because I don't believe them. I do get, I've signed up for government emails, advisory emails on Brexit, and I receive a lot, most of which aren't relevant, but a few of them have been relevant to me. One of them is involving a driving licence after the 29th of March, should there be a no deal. And the other one is to do with insurance, should there be a no deal. Now, they're not clear as to what is going to happen, but they are saying this may well happen, and that my UK driving licence will not be valid after the 29th of March. Nor, or also I may need additional insurance, or certainly a green card, after the 29th of March. Now, I'm sure everything will be fine, and the EU will be sensible and not suddenly go, right, all you British drivers with your British driving licence, you now cannot drive your vehicle in our country, even if you're here. Tough. I'm sure there'll be some sort of sensibility. However, what bothers me is that local law enforcement and misinterpretation of what is being said. Technically, I suppose what could happen is that we could be have our vehicle seized because we don't have the insurance they think we should have, or I don't have a an international driver's permit. Now, for most people, that's absolutely fine. They jump on a plane and go home and then sort the mess out afterwards. This is our home. We live in this thing here. So if they would decide to do that, they're effectively making me, my wife Anne, and my 2 dogs homeless. Chances are it won't happen, but I'm not willing to take that risk. Now, I'm not suggesting anybody else copy us and do the same thing. Not for one bit, because I am no expert, and I don't really want other people doing the same as us to find out everything would have been all right and fine, and then blaming me for having to travel back early or whatever. Also, a lot of countries are saying, Portugal in particular, can't think who else, are saying 90-day, visa-free travel for British for 90 days. Now that is the rumour that is going around. I'm sure they've said that, but there are, I believe I read there was a condition to that, as in the UK have to reciprocate. Well, the UK haven't done anything about any of that, so all this is maybe. So again, technically, on the 30th of March, you know, the day after the 29th, on the 30th of March, we could be classified as illegal aliens. Now, I'm sure, again, they're not actually going to do that. They're not going to suddenly make everyone illegal aliens, and then when you try and leave the EU, you'll be stamped as marking your passport as illegal aliens and never be able to return. I'm sure that won't happen. But again, I want to come back to the EU. I want to be able to tour around. So it's not. It's just another reason. It's a sub reason to travel back before the Brexit date. Now, talking about visas, this actually brings me on to a gripe, or the whole thing that's annoying me, and that is that even if they do this whole 90-day visa-free travel, blah blah blah, it still is affecting me in a big way, because, and a lot of other motorhomers that like to spend more than 3 months, I mean, we like to spend 11 months in the EU, but there's been no talk about how that will happen, or if it will even be possible. So I think it's see, it's not, we're not residents. We can't be residents because we don't have an address abroad. I'm not working. I don't intend to work abroad. I make my money in the UK, and I want to spend it in Europe. Now, I suppose Brexit is a good, in which case Brexit is a good thing for the UK economy, because I'll be spending my money in the UK instead of in Europe. That doesn't suit me, but what can I say? So I'm hoping that at some point we get some sort of clarification of that. So anyway, our decision is to return to the UK and see what happens and sort the mess out when we get there, or after the 29th of March, when they've decided what they're doing. If they extend Article 50, I'm going to be seriously irritated. I mean, seriously irritated, and very, very disappointed in Theresa May, because she's said again and again and again, made it clear she is going to deliver Brexit on the 29th of March. If she doesn't, and delays it after all that she said, really, I don't have a lot of faith in the woman as it is, but I still believe what she says, and she really does mean she's going to do that. We will see. I hope so, because I want this done, dusted, over with, and at least we know where we stand. This whole business of not knowing is doing my head in something chronic. Anyway, till tomorrow, where we'll be somewhere else, probably Burgos. Wait and see, because I don't. Yeah, that's the plan. We'll see. So until then, if you haven't clicked the subscribe button, please do so. Let me know any comments, any thoughts you have. I don't really want to get into a massive debate over Brexit. I've really had enough. But if you want to discuss it, I'll discuss it. And yeah, don't forget, click the little bell icon. You'll get notifications when I upload my next video. And if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up and share it with your friends and other social media. Till next time, take care, drive careful and have fun.